What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Thursday, November 2nd, 2022. Oh, wait, no, today's November 2nd. Let me switch that. November 3rd. Thursday, November 3rd, 2022. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for today. Let's go ahead and get into this game. We're going to be looking at the Eagles are traveling to Houston to face the Houston Texans. Philadelphia is a 14-point favorite on the road. Actually, before I get into the number stuff, what's interesting about this is the Philadelphia Eagles are playing the Houston Texans on Thursday Night Football. And coincidentally, because the World Series was rained out on Halloween, games 3, 4, and 5 have been moved one day. So game 5 is on Thursday, the same night of this football game. The Philadelphia Phillies versus the Houston Astros in Philadelphia, the same night that we're going to get the Philadelphia Eagles facing off against the Houston Texans in Houston. So that's an interesting pairing. If it wasn't for the rain out, game 5 would have been on Wednesday with a potential game 6 on Friday, skipping over Thursday. But because the rain out did happen, now game 5 is played the same night as this Eagles versus Texans game, coincidentally. Conspiracy. So on this side of the screen, is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology for the Gregorian and Hebrew calendars. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl up top. I have the location of the game right here, city, state, stadium, coordinates. I keep track of home team win-loss records for the NFL. So this will be the 124th NFL game for this regular season. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams. I have the home team right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name, Gematria, to and from, their birthdays. At the bottom is the road team, the away team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, birthday, to and from, name, Gematrias. So let's go ahead and jump right into this game. We're going to start off with the home team, give you some numbers for what it would look like for the home team to win this game. And then we're going to move on to the road team, give you some numbers for the road team to win this game. Funny enough, when I was putting these numbers together for the Texans and I was looking for the location for the Texans, because a lot of times I'll just go back in other previous weeks and just kind of copy and paste the stuff that's already built out, like the location and the structure. But for the Houston Texans, I had to go back all the way till last season, week 3, just to pull these numbers for Houston. That's how long it's been since I've done an actual Houston Texans football game. It's been since last year of week 3. And funny enough, that was last year at week 3. It was a Thursday night football game as well. So if it wasn't for the Texans being on these Thursday night football game last year in week 3 or this week, this season, I probably would never be doing Houston Texan games. I probably never would have done one in the last 2 years. But prime time, they get it for prime time. So starting off with the Texans, what it would look like for the Texans to win this game. So some numbers here. They're going to be playing in NRG Stadium. NRG Stadium sums to 144. The Houston Texans quarterback, Davis Mills, can become 4-14 for a regular season record. You know what? Funny enough, when I was looking back, Davis Mills, the first time that he did a start was the first time that I did the Texans game last year on Thursday Night Football in week 3. He was 1-0 or 0-1. It was his first start for his career. And now we fast forward it to this game. His record's 3-14. So definitely haven't been doing well since the last time I did a Texans game. Like I said, Davis Mills was getting his first start as a quarterback the last time I did a Texans game. And now this game, he's 3-14 coming in, so he definitely hasn't been doing that good. But if they were to win, they could win an NRG Stadium, 144. He could become 4-14 for a regular season record in his career with a win. This will be the 9th day of the second month for the Hebrew civil calendar, like 92. Texans coach can sit on 92 regular season losses with a win. Again, this will be the same night that the Houston Astros will be facing off against the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay, and if we want to get conspiratorial, you can say Astros. Also sum to 92. 9th day of the second month for the Hebrew civil calendar, the Texans coach can sit on 92 losses for his career with a win as the Astros are playing against the Phillies in Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, he can get his 11th loss regular season for his career. It will be a day with 11 date numerology on the Gregorian. Texans could become 1-2-1 for a home record for the season with the win. 1-2-1, 1-2-1. Mathematically has a square root of an 11. It's also a day with 20 date numerology on the Gregorian, and the Eagles can fall 7-1, like 71, the 20th prime number for the season with a loss. It would be a pretty big upset. Texans are 14-point underdogs. This is the 14th day of Davis Mills' current age. They could do an upset here if they want them to. Houston Texans, sums to 51. They can get their first win head-to-head against the Eagles regular season, become 1-5 or 5-1, whichever way you want to look at it. Houston Texans sums to 51. Texans also sums to 20. It will be a day with 20 date numerology that could go against the Eagles. They could become 7-1 for a season record, 71, the 20th prime number. And I think that's about what I have for the Texans. I don't have a whole lot. If they do win, they could become 2-5-1, like 251. 251 is a prime number. 54th prime number. So if there's a 54 connection there, that can happen for Texans. That would be it. Oh, also the Texans coach, Lovie Smith, sums to 51. Houston Texans 51 could become 1-5 or 5-1 head-to-head against the Eagles with the win regular season. Also, it will be a day with 56 date numerology on the Gregorian. Home teams can sit on 56 losses regular season for this season with the win. They can give home teams their 67th win, the 19th prime number. This will be Davis Mills' 19th start for his career. So some numbers there for the Texans for a huge upset. It would definitely be a huge upset if the Texans were to do it. It'd be the same night that the Astros are facing the Phillies, coincidentally, because of the rain out on Halloween. But let's move on. Let's move on to the Eagles. What would it take for the Eagles to win this game? Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video. If we're going to be looking at the Eagles, it could be straightforward. Jalen Hurts. It's 277 days till his next birthday. 277 mathematically. 277 mathematically is the 59th prime number. 59 is the 17th prime number. 277 days till his next birthday. He can get his 17th win regular season for his career as the Eagles coach gets his 17th win regular season for his career to go with. It is 88 or a total span of 89 days since Jalen Hurts' birthday. This will be the 9th day of the 8th month for the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, 98, 89. They're just reflections of each other. But the Eagles, they could become a perfect 8-0, like 80 for a season record with a win. If you write out the number 80, it sums to 88. And so 88 days since Jalen Hurts' birthday, Eagles will become 8-0, like 80. 80 sums to 88 as the Eagles coach sits on 8 losses regular season with a win. 277 days till his next birthday, the 59th prime, 59 to 17th prime, get a 17th win. 17th win for the Eagles coach as well. Could be that simple. This is the number 10 quarterback versus the number 1 quarterback. 101 days till the upcoming 57th Super Bowl. 101, 10, 1, like 101. And we even could get even more specific and say Philadelphia comes to 101. The 10 versus the 1. 101 days to the upcoming 57th Super Bowl. The Eagles can give home teams their 57th loss for this season. And, going back to the 17 here, something I missed. 277 days till Jalen Hurts' next birthday, the 59th prime number, 59 the 17th prime number. He can get a 17th win regular season. Eagles coach can get a 17th win as well to go with. Davis Mills could become 315 for regular season record with a loss. 315 is just the anagram of 153, and 153 is the 17th triangular number. So that could be a 17 pattern as well. And then Philadelphia Eagles is spelled out, sums to 93. And Texans coach can get his 93rd loss regular season for his career instead of sitting on 92. And I think that's all she wrote for this game. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insight to the game. Get you started on a decode, adds to a decode that you already have. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I really appreciate the support. I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. And I will see you guys in the next video.